Kelly Hayes with GenConnect here at the 2011 Food and Wine Classic in Aspen, Colorado. I'm joined by Gaspard, who is the president of the Black River Caviar Company from Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Welcome to Aspen.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I'm holding a tin here of Ocetric caviar that Graham brings into this country. Tell us a little bit about the products.
Well, the caviar, it's a sustainably raised caviar. We have a sustainable farm down in Uruguay on the Rio Negro. The farm was built back in 1994 by the Alcalde family using Russian and Israeli technicians. What they did is they built the hatchery and they took fertilized roe from Russia and flew it down to Uruguay and successfully hatched it. The sturgeon, sturgeon are only native to the northern hemisphere. They weren't really sure how well it was going to go down in the southern hemisphere, but the fish absolutely thrive. They're very, very happy, healthy fish. We've got the way our farm is designed. We call this caviar wild raised, and I know it's somewhat of an oxymoron. It's like saying caffeinated decaf coffee, but the way our farm is designed, we do everything we can to replicate the sturgeon's natural habitat. We have access to over 50 million gallons of water flowing through our farm every single day. We can regulate turbidity, depth, speed, that sort of thing, to again replicate the sturgeon's when they get ready to spawn, their journey upriver, from the open water upriver up into the estuaries where they spawn, and so on. So the fish seem to react very, very well to that type of situation. We feed them 100% organic feed. They're a very low, very fit, lean fish because we have such a low fat content in our feed. A lot of other fish farms actually use a much higher fat content. We're around 6 to 7%, where you see a lot of other fish farms that feed their fish upwards of 20% of fat.
What makes a great caviar? Is it texture? Is it taste? What
well, I mean, great caviar comes from, first of all, you got to have great stock to begin with, and we have two types of sturgeon on our farm. We've got a Siberian Ocetra, also known as a berry, and then we have a Russian Ocetra, also known as a Gudestadi. The Russian we're very excited about because we're going to be producing golden Ocetra from that fish. We actually have started some production already. We'll be in full swing here in about the next 60 days, and it's been a long process. It's taken us 12 years to get to this point. Going back to what makes a great caviar, again, great stock, great water, great caviar master, and great staff, which we've got some fantastic people down on the farm. We've got a Russian caviar master that lives full-time on our farm. He actually works with one of the Alcalde brothers, and his name is Roman Alcalde, and he's actually now has upwards of almost 20 years of experience working with this gentleman. He did some training prior to them starting the hatchery. We've got people that live right there full-time on the farm. They're very, very dedicated, very, very passionate about what they do. Their goal is to produce the finest caviar in the world, the finest farm caviar in the world, and we believe we're on track to not only being the finest farm, but the finest caviar, period.
Graham, what's your favorite pairing with caviar?
Let me see, we're talking food or are we talking booze?
Let's talk liquor.
Okay, talk liquor. I mean, personally, a very, very clean vodka. And actually, Emperor is my new favorite. I think you might have earlier talked to Zena.
We did.
With Emperor, yeah. So Emperor is my new favorite. But outside of that, champagne's great. Anything that's light and dry. I mean, you could even have beer with caviar. I mean, good, nice, clean Pilsner works great.
Well, there might be some of that upstairs. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Graham, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that. That's Black River Caviar, and look for it in all the very finest places.
Well, actually, most of it, really best to try to get our product online. I mean, you're going to find it in a lot of hotels and restaurants, that sort of thing. We do some retail business, but just go to blackrivercaviar.com and you'll find us.
Blackrivercaviar.com. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate it, Graham.
Thank you. Thank you.